Hey guys, can y'all hear me? Hey, oh, text her. Tell her to text. Let me hit her up. Hey, are you able to get in? Okay, okay. All right. Renova said text her. She told her to text you live. Text later. Oh, she told me to text her. So I was like, okay, I'm trying to set this printer. I mean, it's what you call up. So I was like, let me just call. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm already live. Y'all just seeing me prepare and get the printer. All right. Bye. All right, I'm just gonna wait a few more minutes. I know we got people coming in that want to see this process. So I'm trying to get the lighting and everything ready for y'all so y'all can see. Want the lighting. Got to have the lighting, honey. Can't do nothing without the lights. Okay. I hadn't had the 1900 plugged up in so long, so I had to see. Yeah, it took out a light. I need the light. I need all the lights. Okay, so I can't put that over there. I have to bring this back over here. Hi, hi y'all. Hey Dan. Yeah. I'm over here trying to set this 1900 up. I hadn't did it in a while because I always use my Melco. My Melco is over there. So as you very well see, I got a lot of stuff, a lot of machines. I got over there my Juco, that's my industrial machine. I have another Juco I travel with right there. Right here is my Destiny 2. And right here, what we're going to be working on today is my 1900. And under the table in which I have put up, because I don't have any room for any more, is my 625 I started with. Now I have outside in my garage, I have a chain stitch, which I could do Chanel and all that type of stuff on, as well as do like embroidery or whatever. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? So give me a moment. Let me get this one up. I want to make sure it's on. It plugged up. Let's see. I can't plug it in. It'll stay plugged in. Look like I lost it. Is it plugged in? Yep, it is plugged in. Is it on? Oh, there she goes. She turns on. All right, just want to make sure she turned on for me. I got that one on. We're going to have both of them going at the same time today. Y'all, I don't come in the storeroom that often because I'm always doing printing stuff and rhinestones lately. But we're going to have both of them going. We're going to have the let me Hey there, Temple. Hey, Temple.
Hello,
Oh, there.
hello, hello.
All right. Hey, y'all.
Hey, I'm
How
trying to
y'all
get my
doing?
camera together. Excited.
Good deal. I was just setting up.
Oh,
I just
camera,
turned
come
on.
on. Hey.
I just did.
Okay, I'm still setting up too. So everyone who's on the Lady Print Boss page, y'all go ahead and come on over to Mel's page now because that's where we're going to be. That's where you're going to be able to see us at. Okay, I'm going to set.
So I just turned on the 1900, guys. This one right here. I'm gonna turn around until I can get my other phone up and running. The 1900 is right here. I just turned it on. Over here is the Destiny 2. That's gonna be going. And then we're gonna have my Melco over here. I'm gonna have them all three running. So give me a
Okay.
minute to get the other phone up so we can have it all running at the same time.
Okay.
Now, usually when you're running your machines, you always have to make sure the maintenance is up to date. You want to make sure if you guys have store machines, especially the ones that's industrial. Now, the brother is a home machine. This one is. So you
Mel,
don't.
make your camera big and take us off until you start so that we can all see you working.
Okay. You good there?
No, we can't see.
You don't see me?
You're up higher. We
Okay.
can't see the machine.
I'm standing up. Hold
Oh,
on.
okay. Oh, okay. You're standing up.
Yeah, I was standing up.
Okay. So yeah, we can't see the machines. Ooh, that bling. Oh my God.
Yes, honey. This is look. And this
Ooh,
is what we're going to be creating today in a patch. We're going to do this one in a patch, the same design.
ooh, I am loving that bling, y'all. In case y'all don't know, Mel is a glam goddess over on Etsy. And she has some beautiful stones. I got some stones from her. And I'm going to be doing that design soon on my channel also.
I'm trying to get all these lights on. There we go. Lights everywhere because I have to see. Honey, I got to see. The good thing is, guys, when you do your work, make sure you have enough lighting because you need to see everything. Without lighting, you're not going to be able to see your true design in your work.
Okay.
So make sure
If
your
you
light.
guys are over on the
I
lady,
have a lot of ot lights.
you come
That's what you
over
see all these lights around
to
here.
him.
They're ot lights. But give me one minute to go with my other phone.
So I'm here and I think I got everything. Let me go try to find my stabilizer while she's setting up.
I'll be right back, ladies. My internet connection is sucky, so I'm gonna drop down and I'm gonna come back up in a minute.
Okay, sounds good. All right, hold on. Let me log into the system here so you guys can see everything. Closer.
Mm,
And here we go. I'm gonna have to turn the volume down on this, like I did the last time.
Okay. So I cannot find that portable stabilizer.
Okay, let me turn the volume down. All right, that better?
Yes, there it is. My stabilizer.
All right.
Hi, Crafts, Bling and Creations. We are all over on Mail's channel, over on Little Minor Designs. If you can go ahead and come and join us over there, because that's where you're going to be able to see the action.
Okay, so you're able to see everything now. I'm showing. Okay, so this is my 1900 that I
Okay,
was
yeah,
showing you out earlier.
we
There
can
might
see.
be this one, the big one.
Okay,
How do I do that? All right. So this is my 1900. This is where I have the actual. I have it still set up as embroidery because I use it just for embroidery. I don't sew on this one. Now this one is my desk lit too. This one is almost like a laptop or embroidery. I hadn't used it in a while, so what you call it? You can do sewing, embroidery, or I can design on here. But we're doing embroidery today, so we're gonna switch it to that. I usually take the top off and it's already set up, ready to rock and roll. This is my baby. She travels with me. She has her own suitcase. This is my other sewing machine that I travel with when I go. These two go with me on the road. If I'm doing a show, these two going with me. This is my industrial that I do my tutus and bowls and stuff on. So you see this stuff everywhere over here. So this is an industrial. This is what most fashion designers use. This machine right here. I have two of these. I have another one in the garage. So I'm always you always have to have a backup. It's like I have these are sewing machines as well as those two are embroidery machines. So if any one of them go down, I'm good. But they all can okay. I also have a chain stitch machine which does Chanel and chain stitching. Like if you see on the embroidery like they have on the embroidery of the Indian uh, dressings that they have, that's what chain stitching is. If you know what Letterman jackets are, that's what Chanel is. You see the little lifting of the thread in there. Those are Chanel. And this is my big boy. I got stuff everywhere. I'm sorry. We talked about clutter and cleaning the clutter. I gotta do that because I got stuff everywhere. I don't really going as much as I used to. But this is my Melco. This is my 16 needle, and she's a workhorse. When I say she's a workhorse, she can go 15,000 stitches a minute. So I'm gonna get to show you guys what she actually gets down. She doesn't play. She does really, really nice stuff. You have no idea. Let's see if I can find some of the things that I have. I have samples somewhere that I can show y'all. But this is my craft room. This is one of them. I have this one and two garages. So I'm trying to get this set up where it can show this right here when I'm but that ain't working. Let me flip this around to me. Where's the cameras? Guys, hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to flip this back around. Camera. Front. There we go. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. So this is going to be on me, and I'm going to have that one on other stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I did take a design, and it's going to be just like my shirt. As you very well see, this bling is nothing to play with. I don't know if y'all can see that up close. Y'all see that? Look at how she came out. This is the shirt we did last week, guys. It came out really nice. Hi, everyone. Hey, Carmen. I didn't see you come in. Hey, Simply BNR, Crafty Leo. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen to let you see the design I pulled down today. And we're going to go ahead and show you what we're going to be working on today.
Kappa, can you share out to the t-shirt screen printers page? Are you still here? Let me try to do that while you're still setting up.
I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen. I'm trying to see.
Okay.
Share screen. Share. How do you get this thing to do?
Yeah, my felt. So Mel, is any type? Are we able to use just any type of felt?
You can use any type of felt because the felt I have right here is I did this one not too long ago, the Eastern Star, and this is on regular felt that I get from Hobby Lobby, and I don't know if you guys can see it.
Okay.
And move this up so I can see. You can use this, or you can use. I have some that's a little bit stiffer, as you very well see. This is very kind of flimsy, so you can get some from Dollar Tree or wherever. But this came out really nice. I did this on the Melco, and you see how the Melco stitches. She stitches really nice, very very precise.
Oh, that's beautiful. Ooh, yes.
And you see the detail on her. She's nothing to play with. Like I said, if you want commercial, you want a professional, you will get a commercial machine.
Oh, I love that.
It's really nice. Even if you get up close on it, you can see it. No problems. Like if I was to show you.
Tell us in the comments if you do any type of embroidery. And if you have any questions, y'all can put the questions down there and she'll answer them as we go through after she's done.
Now, on the back of this, you're going to have some stabilizer. Stabilizer has to be on the back of here. I usually put stabilizer, a medium feel for the stabilizer. I usually get the ones that you can see the little lines through it. I don't know if you can see that. When you do have your stabilizer on the back of here, sometimes you're going to have to, if you're dealing with kids, if you're dealing with adults, it's not so much of a problem unless somebody's very sensitive skin. I usually put a covering on the back of here that kind of helps shield their skin from that. And that's what this this type of material right here. I forgot what you call that, but this is what I got. I have a whole bolt of it because I use it so much. But that's the purple one you was going to pick up that day.
Okay.
Instead of-
Okay. So I got the one that you told me to pick up.
yeah,
So I need to put this red one to the felt that I have.
yeah. If you not no, you're
No,
gonna put that only at the end when you're
at the
finishing.
end. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna use this stabilizer now.
Yes, you're gonna use a
Okay,
stabilizer.
so let me put
And
that
the
back.
stabilizer comes in several different sizes. I have this size right here. This is a full square right there. I have another size. Hold on, let me get here. We did hats last time I was in here, and I got stuff everywhere because my brother came over here and shop because he wanted me to do a hat, and I didn't want to do a hat. I had to do a hat. You know how that goes, right? If you don't want to do something, somebody don't want you to do it. And then I'll show y'all the samples. I found the samples. I'm gonna do it. There's the stabilizer. I was trying to see. I think I had a. And also, if you're doing like towels or stuff, you could do water soluble. That goes over your towel. If you're gonna do embroidery on towels or robes or things of that nature, you do some water soluble.
Okay.
That so they won't mess up the needle won't mess up into the actual material.
Hey guys, we are over on Mel's channel. The channel link is in the description. She's going to be teaching you how to embroider tonight. So if you guys can come over there, we would appreciate it. And if you like the content, then make sure that you subscribe to her because we're going to be doing a lot of things over on this channel. So let me ask you something.
Mhm.
So I have my embroidery hoop here,
Okay.
and I see, do I need to line it up where I see these two arrows on the hoop?
Well, let me see your hoop. Let me put you in the middle so I can see. Because I
Okay.
found my samples here.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. So this is my hoop, and oh, my light is, let me get out of that light for a second, y'all. Um, so this is my hoop right here, and
Okay.
it has like a triangle, a arrow right there.
Okay.
And then on this piece has an arrow on that side. So do I line the two arrows up together like
What you're
this?
gonna do is you get your felt. Let me pull some stabilizer. Where I do with it.
Okay.
Okay. So let me just pull some stabilizer out and show you how you actually line this
Okay.
up. All right. So here's the you have a bottom and you have a top. Okay. You got two. I don't know if you can see that.
Okay.
You got
Hold on.
two.
Okay.
One
I can
and
see
one.
that.
Okay. So you got one and one. Okay. So this with the little thingy, yours is like my other one over here. Let me do it like you got. You have that one. So let me pull this out. You have this. You have a side one like I do. I have a side one.
Okay.
So okay, so this one on this side is where your side is. This is your bottom because you have your thing to lock.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so this is your bottom. You
Okay.
lay this down flat. You take your stabilizer and you put it on top of there.
Okay.
Okay. And if I knew that this was not going to cover the whole entire thing, but I know if you have a long thing of felt, I wouldn't worry about it. But if I did not, and I got to tell you this,
Trying to set up my camera, y'all.
there is some quilting, basting stuff you get to make it stick if you did
Okay.
not have it long enough. But if you do, if it's long enough, you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
But if it's not, you would have to use this. And what I would do is I would spray on top of that stabilizer, and then I would lay this down, making sure that that stabilizer is covering that hoop, and
Okay.
lay this down straight on top of it. And then I would take my hoop.
I'm into my mess. I'm sorry.
Take
Okay.
those lines, like you're saying, the middle, making sure it's in the middle of where you want this to start.
Okay.
And if it's a free for all, like we're doing patches, so you just want to know if you
I
can
got
do
it there.
several
Okay.
types of patches. So here's how it go. Hoop, stabilizer,
Okay.
felt.
Okay.
Go straight down. And then you're going to lay this straight down on top of that.
Okay.
And you're going to crease it inside that hole. Okay. Now, once you crease it, it may try to go all the way through. And that's fine because you're going to pull it back out and make sure it goes in and locks.
Okay.
And once it does, you should have it looking something like this.
Okay.
That's when you start locking. Some don't lock all the way. Just turn it a couple times, then start pulling to make sure it's straight on the outsides, making sure it's there's no creases, there's nothing in there. Everything is straight and it's tight. Because
Okay.
you want to hit it and it sounds like a drum. So once you do that,
Oh, it came up. Okay.
that's
Do
okay.
it again.
Because with the embroidery machine hoops, it takes a little bit more turning of it to make sure it's locked in
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Okay.
Now this is challenge.
Sometimes sometimes it is because you want to make sure.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna show you the difference in another one. Once
Okay.
you get that in there and you got your drum sound, that's what you're looking for. You hit it, it's a drum.
Well, it's a baby drum right
That's
now.
okay. It doesn't have to be a tight drum, but it can be a what you call. But I'm gonna show you
Okay.
something. Once you get to being with a mighty hoop, you go with the big machines, you have a mighty hoop. This is a mighty hoop. And it's
Okay.
magnetic and it will clamp and lock.
Oh, okay. So right now I'm dealing with some little stuff. So, but if I stop, go ahead. Okay, I already see where this is going. Okay.
So
All
you
right.
have to make sure you keep your hands out the way because you see that? You hear that? It will clamp on your hands if you don't move them out the way. And it's hard to pull them apart. Watch this.
Something ain't right with me.
Watch that. You saw
Okay.
that? I didn't even do
Uh-huh.
it in a catch. But what I'm saying is, that's what you have to look forward to with the bigger hoops.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good to know because we need to know that.
In my what's called.
Okay. I'll try this again, y'all.
Here's a small stabilizer versus the big one that I had earlier.
Okay.
Here's the small stabilizers and here's the big ones. So if you're doing smaller things, like I used these when I was doing my brother's hats. I know you probably saw those on my channel. These are the ones
Yes.
and this is the big one. Okay, so this is the one we're using today, the big one. And I wanted to show you guys some of the samples that I did when I was starting my channel, when I first started. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me move it back to the front.
Okay, I'm gonna have to buy a better machine because this ain't gonna work for me.
Okay, so look at this one.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This is what you could do with applique. When you're doing embroidery, you can do applique, which applique means that you can put material on the inside to make the actual design pop. And that's what I did. This was glitter.
Okay, okay.
This was glitter.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay. Then this was, since we got 4th of July and Memorial Day coming up, these are right here. That. And here you go there.
Okay. Okay. Now, what do I do with all this extra stuff that's out here? Can I cut that?
No, I wouldn't cut it just yet,
Okay.
but
So
you can. It's going to get in your way.
okay, I'm gonna leave that alone then.
Here's a little truck. If you had a little boy as a grandson or a little boy.
Okay. And so, Mel, so you are your services available?
Oh yes,
Okay.
I do this all the time.
So let us know how to get in contact with you because we may, in the event, y'all, that this does not work out. And that's okay. That's okay. You know,
Here's
it's okay to outsource. That's what we do. It's okay.
here's
So,
another applique we use as well. This is all glitter too.
oh, beautiful.
So you can create a lot of things once
Okay.
you start working with this. It doesn't have to just be embroidery. You can create so many different things. Like tonight, we're going to create my actual shirt right here. Let me go ahead and download it real quick. I downloaded it, so we're going to put it over in this little
Okay.
thing and go ahead and get started here. Hold on.
Okay.
Share my screen.
Okay, y'all. So I have mine hooped finally. It took me a while, but I got it hooped. I'm gonna go ahead and set my camera up over here. Wait, see me as I make a mess of all of this.
Okay, so
Oh Lord.
today I'm going to pull down a file that is going to give me what I'm looking for. I'm going to pull down two. This is a 5.5. It's not a big file. So I'm going to do a 5. Oh, she has it in 6. Okay, cool. I'm going to do this one. I need to copy this. All right. Paste it here. Paste. All right. So, and so we'll pull this up. And pull this up. And I'm going to close everything else. Close that. Close that. All right. Yeah. All right. So we should be good. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I hate when it does that. All right. So hopefully. Let me come back in with the settings. All right, I'm getting this document ready so we can go ahead and get started. All right, open it here. It need to be downloads. Why? Do y'all see her? Hold up, I forgot I took this camera off.
Okay, so now,
All right, so this is the young lady we're doing today. I gotta change her because I don't like all this color on them. But this is this is the design we're doing.
okay.
So let me go in and make some changes to the colors. What is it not unlocking? Okay. All right. So this is good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and move it.
Okay.
I wanted to see what all it had. Doesn't look like it has that much bad stuff over in there. So we're gonna go with it. Um, hmm. I would have liked to change the colors here, but that's okay. I thought it would have allowed me to, but I guess not. So it only has 7 steps. Okay, so let me show you something. Let me get over here and make this a little bit bigger. Yeah. Over here, it tells you how many steps you're going to have. This gives you the overall picture, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps that you're going to have in this design. Now, that's all color changes, and you have to be prepared for those. Now, you can't see it that much over in this one because I don't know why I can't show this from
Okay.
my what you call it screen. It's not allowing me to.
Well,
I
I'm
tried
just
to
gonna stick something that's like a
see
heart.
using StreamYard, it doesn't allow me to do some things, and I'm not liking that.
Okay.
I was trying to show the screen I was in. Share screen. There it is. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Can y'all see that now?
Yes. No. Okay. Yes, we can see that.
Okay. Let me move it. Let me take this screen off.
I guess my actual laptop is slower than what I'm seeing here on the screen come up. Okay, it came up. It came up. I can
Okay.
see.
Good. All right. So let me go back to it. So what I'm trying to do is make this bigger. I'm working in an app called, or not an app, but a program called Embroidery. And this is where you can change, add, or whatever. Like in the one we did the other day, I had in the side of it black girl magic. So
Uh-huh.
I can still do that here. I could put that same sign or saying over here. I can come right
Okay,
here.
so this app that you're this application that you're working in now, does this work with any embroidery machine or you have to have
It works with all embroidery machines. So
okay.
all I do here is come over here and I hate that this don't do it. I always have to come here and figure out why this is not showing. I hate that it did that. I don't know what I did, but I did something. It will sometimes not show my stuff down here at the bottom, and it pisses me off every time I have to come in here and do this. Don't you hate when you hit a button and you can't figure out what button you hit?
Mhm.
There it is. I'm like, what is the world is going on? I cannot see. This is what I needed to see. Okay. So I can change to a different block. So if I want to say black, black girl right there, I can change these colors, change this front into something that is going to be funky. It could be that,
Okay.
or I could change it into some other stuff I got.
Now, in this software here, does this digitize the image?
You can digitize stuff in here as well.
Okay, so what is digitized?
Digitizing is where you're actually making. You see all these lines and things in here. So, say for instance that picture, that picture
Okay,
that we that picture right there is the whole picture of what we did on the rhinestones. And I took this same picture and I made holes all the way through it.
okay,
Well, instead of making holes, I have now different stitching.
okay,
So digitizing is instead of doing rhinestone holes, I'm now taking and making stitching through
okay,
each and every area that is highlighted or outlining this actual document to
okay,
give it its shape, to give it its texture, to give it its ability to make that picture come to life.
okay. And so the artwork, when you start with the artwork, does it need to be like a vector or SVG, or
It
can
has
it
to be an
be?
SVG. Yeah, it
Okay,
needs to be an SVG
okay,
format. And
okay. Well, I can do that part.
if you're not a person who knows how to digitize, there are a lot of people out here that can do digitizing for you.
Okay,
And I'm gonna be honest with you and just tell you off top, let them do their job and you stick
okay,
to your lane.
okay,
Therefore, you don't have to worry about the time and effort you're going to put into it, and it still don't come out how you want it in the end. So
okay,
give it to the people that do this on a daily basis and pay them that $20 to $50 and be through with it. It's worth it
okay,
because the headaches is going to cost you, the time and effort you're going to put, you'll never be able to get it back, and it's still going to be you're still going to be mad because it's not going to be this finished product that I'm looking at right now.
okay,
It's going to be good, but it's not going to be this good.
okay. Male Simply R wants to know, is it best to use a tearaway or cutaway?
That is going to have to be dependent on you. Everybody's experience is totally different. I
Okay.
always use cutaway. I've never had a problem with cutaway. Tearaway, you can tear it away. Say, for instance,
So we're
you
talking about stabilizer for those
have
of us that are in the back, like me.
okay.
Okay.
So let me go back here so you guys can see. This right here, I can still, even though this is what you call it, I can tear it, but it has those lines in there to make sure it sticks with the actual
Okay.
document, not document, but actual file that we've actually stitched on. If you see, if you look at the back of this, move me to the front again.
Okay.
Move me back to the
So
front.
mine says tearaway.
That's okay. Tearaway is fine.
Okay.
That means that instead of me cutting this, you can just pull and it'll tear away from the design. So
Okay.
my design in the back, you always want to make sure your stitching has the white on the inside. I don't know if you guys can see. Just trying to bring me back to the front. Let me put this on. Put this on what you got. Let me bring me back to the front. Okay, so I don't know if this is close up on you guys. You should see the white in the middle. That means that's my bobbin thread. So that's what's holding this whole design together. That bottom bobbin thread is white.
Okay.
It won't come on the outside because it's on the bottom. It's the bobbin. And if you don't have that, then your design will not hold its lifetime.
Okay.
But
So
if
quick
you have,
question.
mhm,
On the bobbin, does my bobbin need to be a certain color?
it could be
When I,
black or white. It doesn't matter because it's not going to come through on the
Okay,
outside.
so make it black or white. Okay, I
Mhm.
got pink on there right now. We'll leave it
It
pink.
don't matter. It's not. It don't matter. Just long as it's gonna. You got it in there and you got it in there correctly.
Okay, okay,
But you can now, once you finish, instead of me having to cut this off, you can pull and yours will tear away from around that line because that bobbin thread is holding it tight and the tension from that bobbin is not going to allow this stabilizer to come out from holding it together. Because you want the
okay,
stabilizer to maintain this to keep the shape of that embroidery.
okay,
That's the purpose of stabilizer, as well as stabilizing so your design can go ahead and be created from the machine. It's
okay,
a two-phase factor.
okay.
Okay.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I have a lot of designs.
I do love that. If
Um,
y'all are enjoying the content, please subscribe to Mel's channel because we're going to be
so
doing a
yeah.
lot of stuff on
So
there.
we're gonna go ahead and get this one ready. I gotta find my jump drive to put this on. Take it over here
Okay,
to the other side. Now, my brother and my Destiny have jump drive connects. Everybody, I don't know if yours does have that too.
yeah, it's got a little USB thing.
Yes,
Yeah, to
for
put a file in. Yes, ma'am.
right. So I usually just save my file that we just worked on. I'm gonna save it on this jump drive, and I'm
Okay,
gonna put it over here, and we're gonna start working.
okay,
All right. So you're already ready to go. I see
okay,
you.
okay.
So
I'm ready to go.
it's not gonna take me long. Hold on.
I have thousands of embroidery files that I have a lady that I trained that gave me tons of embroidery files that she's done over the past 10, 15 years. And I was like, okay, how do I get them from the from the Google Drive to here? So now I know.
I'm gonna go back in here and finish this up, and then I'm gonna move
Okay,
this over. I didn't finish doing this. We started
okay,
talking. You asked me a question. So when I'm doing this right here, I want to make sure that my letters match up, and it's gonna be inside this area. And I usually move them where they're fitting together. That way they look like they're seamless,
okay.
and they don't look like they don't belong. You see how that R is disconnected there? I'm gonna
Yes.
connect it.
Okay, I see it.
This L is disconnected.
Okay.
I'm connected. Okay. So now that I'm done with that, I want to make this a little bit smaller up under there, right there. And I'm just gonna put Black Girl Magic in here. Okay.
Okay. And what's the name of the software we're using again?
This is in Brilliance.
Okay, you're brilliant. Y'all write down this good information that she's giving us so you go and do your research
All right.
on your own later on.
All right. In Brilliance is no more than about I want to say $50. They have several. They have three different tiers. You have the
Oh,
basic.
$50. Oh, I'm
Mhm.
getting that tonight. What's the highest tier?
The highest tier is 199. That's with the digitizing, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you said I don't need to be trying to digitize nothing.
No, you can hire.
Okay.
You can hire
So
someone to do that for you.
I need this tier, the $50 tier. Is that what you're on?
Yeah, that's what I'm on. I have
Okay,
that. I've
that's
had
what
it for, and you don't have to renew. It's once you buy it, you're in for good.
oh, you need to be an affiliate. We need a okay, yeah, brilliant. Okay,
There you go. So we're gonna say that, and we're gonna leave it like that because I can change it once I get it to where I need it. But I just need this to be in here.
okay,
Okay, so look how that's gonna look with that. See that? Look at there.
mhm, okay.
So it's almost like what we did the other night, right?
So it's like my first layer. Okay,
hmm So therefore, I'm gonna save this as a stitching and working file. I'm gonna save it in my actual folder, and I'm gonna change it to Black Girl Magic. I'm gonna name it so I know where it is. And we're gonna take this out. now that it's been named. And I'm gonna take y'all over we'll move y'all over.
Hi, Ruby. Come over to Male Miner's channel. The channel is listed above. We are doing some embroidery tonight. She's giving us a whole embroidery class here tonight on her channel. So come over to her channel and join us. I don't know what happened to Tampa. She dropped out. Let me see if I can share the video over to my Facebook page. No, not that video. Okay, let's share this video.
Okay. All right. So we finna move. We're gonna undo this because I have to keep undoing it. I'm moving y'all over. Move here, and we're gonna add the string. We're gonna do this really fast because I don't want y'all to be all night. So we're gonna work on the board tonight. Lift you up so you can see. Put you on. Stupid.
Everything out. Renova, you gotta get that sewing machine up out that box. Up out the box.
Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all how to do this really quick on this.
Nice, baby. Can that embroidery machine do caps also?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Simply Being R is working with us. She's looking so that Simply Being R, are you a female or no, I don't know.
I went ahead and did
Wrong pronoun.
a check and made sure everything was good to go.
So Simply Being R is has a PE 800 and has never used it.
Oh no, we're gonna have to get that out. We can't be doing
And
that.
I have 2 repositional hoops with magnets for mine from Amazon.
No, we can't
5x12 and a 5x7.
We gotta make that happen. We gotta do something about that. The thing is, guys, we started getting these machines and getting these things, and we don't do anything with them. We're gonna have to do something with them.
Okay, so now we
And we don't do anything with them.
Ken, where's Ken? What are you doing? Come on now. Come on now. Come on, Tito. Not now. Not now, boy. Come on. Not now. Come on. Ken? Have y'all seen how big Tito is?
Yeah.
He's gone. Okay.
Oh, guys, here's some other. I found. Remember, I told you I had a whole bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
This is another stack of stabilizer I have.
Okay.
I got so much stuff that's ridiculous.
No, Tito.
I need to declutter, as we talked about earlier, and get.
I'm gonna run and let my dog outside, y'all. I think he needs to use the restroom. I'll be right back. While you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm putting putting a hoop on here, putting a thing on here. I was trying to find a white oh my word. I've moved so many. Okay. So how about this? We're gonna do this on a shirt. We're gonna do this on a shirt so y'all can get to see the live. Okay. So just like I told her how to hoop, this is how we're gonna hoop. This is my magnet hoop. And put that down. Put that stabilizer down.
Simply being on, Mel is using Embroidery software, the same software that you said that you have. So if you go back, I think you came in a little bit late. So if you go back in, you'll be able to see it.
I've hooped shirts so much, it's ridiculous. I do it fairly quickly. And probably because I'm on the phone with y'all, I won't be able to do them quickly at all today. Usually I'm on the table.
Okay.
I don't know if he turned the air off or I'm just moving about too much today. You always put your 3 fingers up and pull your hoop down with 3 fingers. You always want to make sure you got your 3 fingers and your fingers in the middle. I usually go ahead and do that. And once I put that on, I put my stabilizer in. Make sure she's flat. I check. Do the arm check. Same thing you would do if you're doing your actual print design. Arm check, tag check. And if you're unsure, I have plenty of rulers. Just pull one out and just check it and make sure. I think they're all in the room. But I'm looking at it and it's good. So I usually take that. I make sure my hoop is in the right position. And I put it down and this is going like that. So what I was telling you about hearing that drum,
Uh-huh.
that's a drum. Can y'all see over here? Okay. So we're gonna put this on. Making sure everything is good to go. I'm gonna come over here so you guys can see the actual design of the hoop. Almost dropped y'all. Can y'all see it over here? I did lose y'all. Can you see? Okay, y'all can see. Okay, so I'm gonna go back out. This is the laptop, it's slow. So make sure you guys, when y'all do, I was working in brilliance on some other stuff, so.
Yeah, my
All
phone.
of my laptops have brilliance on them. All of them. It's taking its time coming up. When you're working on a lot of programs, you gotta make sure you check and see what's going on. See how I was holding up? As soon as I did that, the operating system rebooted. There we go. All right. So when it does this, that means it's on and it didn't. You always have to start with Melco. You start your software first, then you turn on your Melco. Why? I don't know. It's just the way it is. But it works. So we're gonna work with it. What color do you guys want our hair to be today?
Red.
Okay. Trying to complexion. I want a complexion to be a tan, not a brown.
My efforts are not working.
Okay. So we'll start with 0 and there we go. All right. So
So
with the Girl Magic file, she's popping in. She's popping in. Can y'all see? She's out of alignment, so I gotta bring her down.
okay.
Do y'all see that? See how she's outside the lines?
Uh-huh.
You can't sew outside your lines. If you sew outside your lines, you will break your needle and damage your machine. So you want to make sure you bring everything in. That means that you have to make sure you have the right size hoops. Now this is an 8x9. Most of the standard machines that you guys have are 5x7s or 4x4s or 6x6 is the standard. I have all of those for the Melco as well, but most designs I do are going to fit in this 8x9 or 10x10. Now you see how that red line went away as soon as I brought it inside the circle?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to bring it up just a little bit more. Did y'all see that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're going to bring it up just a little bit more because I don't want it on that line. See how that red line is right there? We're going to bring it up. Bring it up a little bit more. I don't like being at the line. All right, so now that I've done that, let's change these colors on this young lady because I don't like that. All right, so it has her as black. I don't think I want that. I don't want her gray either. I think I want to do a tan color. What y'all think? What y'all think? Tan? Or what complexion will work for y'all? What color works for y'all? Let me look at the comments.
Choose from all of those colors?
Tan or light brown, Tampa say.
Yeah. A tan or light brown.
Tan. I'm thinking tan too, guys. Now I have so many doggone. I have a. Oh, crap, she's thinking. We'll leave y'all over here. I'm gonna come back over. It moved when I hit that. I'm gonna leave that right there. I have this. I'm gonna come back over here. I have a pack of colors from Medora. Medora is the brand of embroidery thread that I suggest anyone use the polyester version, the poly neon. They have all different kinds, but they do have this one that is called shades of skin tone colors. So therefore, you can get the right complexion that you're looking for in facial complexions. So if you guys are working with skin tones and doing different artwork like we're doing right now, then I would suggest getting Medora's shade tone of colors. So I'm gonna put up some colors and y'all tell me. What about this one? This one or this one? What do y'all think? Which one? What dang it, or this one? Y'all let me know. Which colors y'all like? Boss lady, what you think?
Either one. I like all of them. I'll take that brown one.
This one? Oh, this one.
That one. Is that brown or goldish?
This is like a brownish gold. It's
Like
called
that color right there. It's like silky.
or this one.
What's that, like the copper?
That's a light copper. Okay, so I'm gonna give you all the shades of brown so y'all can see all the shades of brown.
Okay. So my needle is not threaded anymore. It's broken. Something I'm doing wrong.
Here are all our shades.
So we go one.
These are these shades of brown. And then you got these shades. Which middle one, Ruby? Starting with the this one over here is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Y'all choose.
My thread broke, y'all. So finally see I have
3. Left hand. Let's say left hand. 2, 3. I got 2. 2 for number 3. This was 3. And this was 2. These are the 2 runnings. So y'all let me know. 2 and 3. Here are the 2 colors that popped up. So which one? 3. All right. So this is the color. Let me show y'all something real quick. Y'all gonna laugh. We're gonna change our complexion, but we gotta change out this color. Changing our color is not difficult. It's easy, especially with a multimeter. When you're on a machine, sometimes it's a little difficult there, but it's not. This is number 9. I'll put a number 9 right here, and I pull this up. Take some scissors. I cut it. Can y'all see this? No. Oh, that's a loose y'all.
So I don't know what little I don't know what my grandbaby thinks for y'all, but
What she do? You still ain't figured out what she did.
I went to I hooked the needle in and it didn't stay, and so I put it back in here, and I finally got it in here.
Okay.
And I'm trying to make sure that when I use the automatic threader to pull that bobbin up, so I don't know what little it is. I don't know what my tension says 3. Is that the tension where this knob is?
That's a little. The only way you can really tell is when you actually
Start doing something.
right.
Okay.
You won't be able to really truly tell until you start
Okay.
sewing on it. Then you can tell the true tension. Okay. Changing thread is not a difficult task. I'm over here now changing some thread to make sure the color matches. Sometimes you may not have the color in which you're working on your hoop. I mean on your thread stand. You have to change the color out. Change it out and get ready to go.
Tampa, baby, just giving you a headache. You might need to get off of here. I know your tooth been bothering you. Go on and get off. Tampa say we throwing her around is giving her a headache. So you might have to get off because you gotta figure this thing out. I know Mama Thing gonna be running.
I'm about to set y'all and forget you in a minute. I just had to change.
Okay. It's doing the first color?
Uh-huh.
So my machine is over here doing something, y'all. I got some. So I think that I had my y'all. I think I had my I'm doing an L, and I think that my thread was too long because it's coming up in there. And I'm just doing my own thing now, y'all. So let's see here. I'm gonna go come over see if I can come over to my camera. Can I switch it? Oh, I can't. So let me try it this way to see if it took me off. Can I get down in here to now is this light gonna stay on, Mel? On my oh, I'm starting to see
Oh,
something.
I thought that was good. Yeah, your light's gonna stay on. Your light is supposed to stay on. So it's doing good. You're doing good. It's doing what it's supposed to do. I thought that was me making a lot of noise. I thought that was me making that noise. I was like, wait a minute, I ain't got nothing going.
That's why I told Tim I have to get off because I know her head, her tooth has been bothering her. So she got it. She'll be all right. Take something for that head. I don't know where I'm at, y'all. I'm trying to get it in focus.
The air was coming out good.
Maybe I'm here. Okay. Doing something. I got something going, y'all. Now I don't know because remember I told y'all that my thread had broke, and so I don't know if when I get through with this, if up underneath there, what's
Your
that?
tension level, we'll deal with that when we get to it.
I'm done. Okay. Now I gotta figure out how do I.
All right, so
Okay, Mel, I'm done. So
you're good.
what do I just lift this up? Lift up.
Once you lift it up, you can check it and make sure your back is okay.
Okay.
Because you don't take it out the hoop just yet. You
Oh,
want to
don't
take it out the hoop. Just lift
but
it.
I can unhook the hoop from the machine, right?
Okay, you can unhook the hoop from the machine, but just don't take it out the thing. That's the key. If you have a mistake and you have to go back over it, if you keep it in that hoop until you're making sure that everything is good, because you can go back in there and use that same hoop with it already still in the hoop.
Oh, I got something going on. Okay, so
Now in the back, do you see the pink in the middle?
yes, I do.
So your tension was okay.
I see pink everywhere. I,
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna cut off all these little pieces, y'all, at the very beginning of my L. I'm doing something simple, y'all, because this, I'm just doing something simple to get started.
It's okay. You
So
know,
I guess I need to purchase some little scissors.
you still have to start somewhere.
So
You have to start. Because if you don't start, you won't even get anything going. I was listening to something today and it said something that was very profound. We can look at YouTube all day. We can learn as much as we can in YouTube University. But until we actually start the process ourselves, we will still be at the same place we are.
okay, now it looks like my stabilizer is breaking apart from the L. This is mine so far, y'all. This is what I did. I just did me a little L. The top of this L right there, that was where y'all saw that I was having problems. My needle came out, and I had to figure out how to do that and put that back in. But I don't think it's bad for my first try. And then also I had all of this stuff where I think I had the thread too long, and so it started sticking on there. And then that's my back. So when Mel gets through, she'll take a look
Yeah,
at it.
I need to rethread this because the way I was trying to do it, it didn't want to do right.
I'm gonna do something else while she's going because now I'm starting to feel like I'm okay. Let's see. Let me see.
I know you were
I'm
fine.
gonna try something a little bit more complicated this time, y'all.
I
Something new.
told you were fine. I don't know why you thought you
But
were.
she's got Mel has like, what do you have, about 6 or 7 colors to do?
Yeah, but it ain't gonna take long because remember I told you this machine does things in 1,500 stitches
Okay.
a minute. So
Okay. So
it'll
maybe I can
it
get a
tells
ball
you
or
here
something for her.
exactly how much the time is gonna take. So if I was to go back out, let me show y'all. This is about 25,000 stitches.
Oh, I'm gonna pull this off. Oh, it's pulling slap off, y'all.
What?
The stabilizer. I
I
don't know
told
what I'm
you,
doing. I just decided to go ahead and start pulling it off to see what.
and it works. Like I say, the stabilizer does what it's supposed to
I'm
do.
trying to be very careful with it though because I am nervous. I mean, if I guess I don't want to just rip crazy, or. So when I went to Michael's, I had a $5 coupon, and so I purchased a whole pack of these felt. Y'all, Mel told me to go to Michael's or to Hobby Lobby and not to buy anything expensive because I'm practicing. And so when I got in there, I ended up I only paid $3 for all of this felt. I was so happy. I felt like I had hit the jackpot.
I'll tell you, don't. I mean, that's why I tell you use felt. If you're not want to spend no money on no material, because you can get the white cloth material, but you don't want to spend no money. You're trying to practice. You're trying to learn. And in the learning phase, it's no need to spend that money. Just go get some felt and learn your process from there and perfect it.
Okay.
Once you perfect it, then you can go get you some material.
Okay. So I've done an alphabet.
Here, do you see all this daggone material I got around here? I can send y'all some.
So I think y'all, I think I could totally do a tile. This is my first time. I'm gonna try something else. So
Do before you do a towel, make sure you get some water stabilizer.
okay, okay.
That's what you do.
I
Because
think
the
I'll
water
do.
stabilizer will make sure it doesn't tear into the towel.
Okay,
Because the steel is very strong and it's going to be punching through there. And
I,
what's going to happen is you're going to get a bird's nest under there if you don't have
okay.
something to hold
Should
it.
I try like a microfiber tile, or there are certain tiles that you should embroider on?
You're working with make sure it's cotton or that felt material.
Okay, okay.
That'll make sure you're not going to get a bird's
So I'm
nest
gonna
up under
try
there
this
until you
again.
feel how your machine does and reacts
Okay,
to certain types of material. All
okay.
right, let's go ahead all the way through. This thing made me mad today. I didn't know it took this long to read. All because I'm trying to show y'all.
I'm glad that we're doing this today because tomorrow and Thursday we have a few orders that we need to knock out. And I was telling everybody is that I know that you are so busy and I'm busy. And sometimes, we have to find the time to learn when we can. And I just want to tell you is that I'm very, very thankful that you've taken out your time today, ma'am, to teach a rookie something because this is something that I really, really want to learn, y'all. And I did not want to go, like me, when I learn something, I like to figure out if it's for me first before I go and buy a big machine. So Ken told me, he said, you buy so much stuff, you go and see if this is, you check it out and see if this is what you really want to do. And so I'm really happy that I'm kind of getting over my fear because I've been fearful of this machine. I really have. I've
Why?
been intimidated by it because it's something new. And as anytime you learn something new, you don't want to mess up. I purchased a machine used. I didn't have a book with it. So it's just having you here is making me, really get in here and say, okay, I can do this. When I see you do it, I'm like, okay, maybe I can do this. And maybe this video will help somebody else out there who has something just sitting around, like Renobia with that sewing machine, whether it's a sewing machine, a serger, whether it's a printer, whatever piece of equipment we have, because I can't keep just, you know, sitting back. A lot of times we just sitting back looking at our money, y'all. Sitting back looking at it. Well, we bought these things and we say we're gonna do something with it, and then it just sits and collects dust. So whatever piece of equipment you have, use it. Learn how to use it.
That red was too much. I'm gonna show y'all what she look like now. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
Oh, that red was too much. Okay.
All right.
So
What
I
y'all
got
think
I
now?
got to get me a better machine because I need those snap hoops. See, y'all, I didn't even know anything about
Okay,
that.
what y'all think about her now?
Where is she at? I can't see it. Let me see. Go back in. Oh, I like that black. That works. Where
Okay.
to buy from? Um, yes, ma'am. I am a rookie with this. Yes, ma'am. Sure is. You know, everybody can't know everything.
All right. So let me go ahead and do a test. Right now, I'm gonna do a trace. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of doing trace, but a trace is to make sure you know where you are. Usually, I try to do this and see the red line in there, and it's going around looking and making sure it's inside the line. Remember how we had to make sure we did not go over that line? We kept getting that red line. This is a trace. If you see that red line, you see it moving all the way through. All right, so we're good to go.
Bling creations. I know it, right? That's
So
how
I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all up on a little box so y'all can see this because it's gonna go pretty fast and it's gonna be phenomenal.
but we all buy something and we all buy stuff too. And we think that
I can put
we're
them
gonna
down.
use it and then it sits. And it's not like we mean for it to sit, it just happens.
All right, make sure you can see. Y'all can see. All right, this is gonna go pretty fast. Everything pink, yellow, pink, red, okay, white. Okay, everything's good to go. Now she's gonna go really fast.
There we go. Okay, we can see now. Oh, I gotta get it. There it is. Got it. Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, y'all, isn't that Melco pretty? We will find out how much it is. I guess Mel probably turned her volume off for a minute, y'all, while she's doing that. She probably just turned it off for a second so that y'all don't have to hear the loud clicking. It is going, baby. Ooh, I already see the difference between a professional machine. I already see it, y'all. The needle is down. Press the button to raise the needle. Okay, needle is down. Press the needle position button to raise the needle. Okay.
I'm gonna try to hear what y'all saying and we go back and answer some questions while that's working.
Okay. Simply R wants to know how much. What is the Melco run? Like, what kind of money are you looking for?
Melco, the basic one starts about, I want to say 9.5, uh, but you can get it actually on a finance plan. I'm gonna give you all the skinny of how I got mine, and maybe this is something y'all can do as well. I actually was working on my 625. I was looking at a lady on YouTube, and I was just learning how to do some kids embroidery things. And in doing so, I was like, okay, maybe I can. I'm gonna go out of this room and let that do it because I don't have to move anything. I'm gonna go out of here so y'all can hear because that's super loud. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. All right, can y'all hear me better now?
Yes, ma'am. It
Okay,
wasn't too bad at first.
okay. I just want to make sure y'all can hear. So what I did was I wanted to make sure that I was able to do embroidery the best of my ability because I'm a person when I'm involved, and I want to make sure I do it right. So I went ahead and I started looking at the Melco machine in which she and her mentor were working on. Her mentor had it and she was about to get one. She was currently working on a PE 800. And I was trying to get the PE 800 and I wasn't able to get it at all. It would not, I couldn't find it because we were in the middle of a pandemic. Everybody and their brother was trying to do some embroidery, some type of trade or some type of something, trying to learn how to get, something to help them through this process of, going through the pandemic. So I ended up searching on Marketplace. I ran across a man who had a Melco. He had just bought it a year ago for his wife in their business. He was trying to get rid of it and he was trying to sell it for $6,500. Now, I had the money to spend to buy it because I was building up to the $10,000 to buy a brand new one. However, I was like, well, if he's trying to get rid of it and he has it at 65, maybe I can talk him down to 5.5 or 5,000. So I call him up and he proceeds to tell me that he would sell it no less than for 5,000. I told him I would be in Brunswick, Georgia the next day to pick it up. And I went over to Brunswick, drove over there, and I picked up that machine. And I wasn't thinking because I was so excited about getting my Melco because he gave me the Melco, he gave me the software, he gave me the digitizing software for Melco because I got the Embroidery software because that's what I was using with my little brother 625. So now I have a professional software digitizing system as well as the Embroidery. He also gave me all of his bags and polo shirts, all of his stabilizer, his threads. I had over 100 spools of threads. I had over 200 to 300 different varieties of stabilizer, small, medium, large, long. I had the hat thing. I had the clamp to hold everything down. I got all of this for $5,000, guys. All because his wife was going through something and a medical thing, and they were going to shut down the business. Now, in doing that, He further proceeds to tell me, but me not hearing what he's saying or it not sinking in, he offered me to take up his whole rhinestone business. I didn't want to hear nothing. I was just trying to get up out of there and get back over there because let's be clear. This was Brunswick, Georgia. This is the same, I think it was not even 2 weeks prior to this, that young man had gotten killed over in Brunswick. And I was trying to get in and get out. So I got that embroidery machine for $5,000. So if I were you, I would just check Marketplace and see if you can find someone who is no longer interested in keeping theirs and see if you can get a deal with that. Now, after I got the Melco, because it's so big, I can't travel with it for shows. I can, but I just don't feel comfortable that every moving company is going to be able to move that without it becoming damaged. So I would be concerned in that regard as far as moving it about. So that's when I got the Brother 1900, and that's when I got the Destiny 2. So if you're interested in a Melco, I would look on their site. They have deals all the time. And around the holidays, they always throw percentages off. And if you're interested in getting one, reach out to Todd over there and see if that's something that you guys are interested in doing over there. Any other questions?
My needle is broke again. It's something. Yeah, I saw it when I did it. I went to go change the second thread, and I wonder if Kiki did something to this thing. It hit on this. It doesn't look like it's. You know what?
Oh, that face is coming to shape, child. Look at that face over there.
I'm gonna figure this out. That face is looking good. So what made you want to start doing embroidery?
Good question.
Were you always doing shirts or doing anything that made
I was doing more so sewing versus embroidery. I sewed more than I did embroidery. My girlfriends from school can tell you I was the person. We went to home ec in 7th and 8th grade, and I made the jammy jams and I did the shirts and stuff. And you know they came out really good, and everybody else was having one leg up, one leg down, and it was all over the place. So I did sewing really well. And that was something that was always something, just a deep hidden passion. I have patterns on top of patterns over here that I don't even get a chance to sew because I've become so busy doing so many other things that, you kind of put back your hidden passions and you have to deal with what works to, to get you through making the day. You know what I'm saying? So right. I go to a full-time job. I have a couple of other businesses and things that I run. But, I'm a hairstylist, in which I don't even do hair anymore since the pandemic. But, that's just, the nature of the beast. You have to do what you have to do. But, I was doing hair after I left my full-time job. Me and my sweetie, we had a barbershop and beauty salon. So, but we don't even have that anymore since the pandemic happened. It didn't make sense. You have to do what makes sense. Oh yes, I do have a garden, Tampa, outside. You guys see on my channel sometimes I put out there the progress of the garden. Actually, I have big peaches right now. So over there in the peach state, we got peaches over here in Texas. I don't know how long they're gonna last.
Oh, you got peaches too. I got peaches too. Yes, I got peaches out there too.
I was like, I saw some peaches out there. I was like, oh my God. I got some grapes out there, child. I got some limes or lemons. Or I don't know which one it is. I looked over there. I saw some. I said, shoot. I got some orange bell peppers about to come through. I said, go on, girl. But I put me some roses out there. I put some sunflowers out there, and I put some hibiscus flowers out there to bring some bees and stuff over in there. Oh, look at them lashes on that heifer there, girl. Oh,
Oh, she's bussing, baby. I have a question. So I purchased these needles, and the one that was in here said 7511, and that's what I replaced it with. But now I don't have any more of those. One, I have some that says 8012. Are those okay?
You could do the 8012. You can do the 8012 or the
Okay.
90 something.
Okay, there's a 9014.
Yeah, you can do a 9014.
Okay.
That's for like leather and blue jean, but you can do it.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, look at them lips on her, girl. Ooh.
That is moving really, really fast. So let me ask you, so let's say if you have a job to do, if you had to do, let's say you had to do 20 of those.
Mhm.
So what would be the process? Like you would come in with everything, and from the time that you after you designed it and you got the digitized file, and then you go to printing, would you be able to get that done in a day?
Yeah, because right after this, that lets me know off top that that's going to take 20 minutes.
Okay.
So therefore, I know I have to allocate 20 times 20. So that's about. Oh, look like I got a thread break right there. I just saw it. Sometimes you get a thread break and it's okay. It happens. Okay. All right, girl.
There's got to be a tool to lift this, to put this thing on needle inside of here. It's gotta be, y'all. It's gotta be an easier way for me to get this needle up in here. It's not this. I never had this problem until Lily came over. Watch those grandkids, y'all. Them kids in your craft space, because they'll come in and totally destroy your place. And if you like me and you already having issues, you don't need any extra issues. I can't get it up in there. It looks like I'm going to replace that thing that the needle goes into. Is the thread tangled or the needle bent? Yes, it is.
When you have a thread break, I usually check all places just to make sure there's no issues. So I'm checking the bobbin right now. I went up under. I'm checking the bobbin because you want to make sure you're not missing it. Okay. Make sure there's nothing pulling. And usually when I have a thread break, I go back about a few spaces. I usually go back 15 to 20 spaces. So this was at 48. I'm gonna do 28. And what that should do is catch where it broke off. Okay. Okay, it broke again. What is going on with you? Okay, so you want to trip? I know how to do you. Put you to the back.
So I figured out the problem, y'all. This piece here is bent, and I'm going to straighten it out. Let me grab something, and I should be back going. Give me 1 second.
Thirteen, 11, 358. Let me write that down because I forget. 11, 358. When you gonna start it back over with something, you want to go back to where you are. You always want to remember your number, so you know where to start at. 11, 3, 2, 8. That's where I need to go back. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here. We'll make it move. We're gonna make it move back. All right. She's back where she need to be. All right. So hopefully. It's popping on that. Let's see. But man, sometimes you have to put more stabilizer with those eyes. I'm thinking I may have to put a little bit more stabilizer up there. Because sometimes if you're stitching in an area and it's a lot of stitches, it will tend to not want to go.
That is looking beautiful.
So we're gonna stick some more stabilizer in there. And what I'm gonna do is I fold it, take some, fold it, go up under here. I think I see what the problem is. I see what the problem is. We got a bird's nest trying to develop up under here. And it's okay.
Okay, y'all. So I think what my grandbaby did is when she came in here, she was probably pulling on stuff. And this little thing, I don't know what you call it, that holds that the needle goes into.
Mm-hmm.
I think she uh, may have bent it because I just tried to see it straight. And the needle's going in there. So it looks like it should go in here straight. Looks like it should go in here straight. So I'm going to take it off and look at it really good.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up under here just to kind of make sure there's nothing else. Sometimes you have to check and see, and I didn't check to make sure that there was nothing else under there blocking it. All right, so I'm gonna rethread my bobbin, and we should be good to go.
Oh, simply are you're in Austin area. Okay. I have a couple of people I trained down there, down in St. Marcus, pieces down there. I done took this whole piece off, y'all. And look at it and make sure that it's not.
Sewing is not something that's gonna happen or you're gonna get right away. Don't get me wrong. It don't always happen.
So I think I just need to just put it back on here now.
I just moved the tray out the way so I can go ahead and thread this. All right, we should be fine. Just make sure when you do go back in there,
Yeah,
you
I
are
get down that way quite often. Have to meet up and do lunch or something. I get down that way um, often. Austin used to be my party dates with my party.
you on Sixth Street.
That that used to be my party city, honey, where I go turn up. Oh man,
On Sixth Street, yeah.
man. Get on down there and see what's going on. I haven't been down there in a while. Me and my friends we used to go down there and have ourselves a real good time.
Hello, somebody.
You can figure it out, man. Looks like I'm gonna be on Google Googling you. Piece just so that.
All right, it's going back again. I'm gonna let you know. All right, let me go back out so y'all can answer y'all questions. All right, I done came back out so I can answer some more questions if need be. All right, let me read some of these comments. 3 days will boss me up. I'm trying to get to Dallas next week so we can hit that Janet Luda concert. Sure, date's not set up, but I think she was looking at August. It sounds like a really good time. I've only been here for 5 years and never been down there.
to and fro tomorrow. What you need? Yeah, to and fro.
Your eyes will never got that thread back in there. Ha
Yeah,
ha ha ha.
take it on them.
About this piece.
Cover.
So I got this piece.
Oh, look at that hair, baby. That hair is coming in there.
This piece has to be messed up. What is going on with
I'm gonna drop it now.
So you guys see how that digitizing is going in there in the middle? It'll taken us forever to figure that out. But if you hire a digitizer, that will be easy for them because they know exactly the method of what's needed to make that look as good as it's looking.
And so when people bring orders to you, let's say that we want to get something, will we have to provide the digitizing file? Or would you have, or would that be something that you work with a certain digitizers and then they would just pay you and then you have that file digitized?
Right. Either or. You can
Okay,
come to me and say, hey, I have the file already. That's fine because then that would not be a setup fee because I would
okay,
have to charge you a setup fee if you didn't have it digitized. If you brought me, say, this picture itself and you said, hey, Mel, I need this file digitized and I need it, back and ready and put on about 20 to 50 shirts. Okay, that's not a problem. But we got a week or two lead time for the digitizer because I don't know his time frame, and I always tell people I don't know his time frame of what he has because I'm not his only client. But I have to get in where I fit in. Now, if you want to pay an extra fee, we could get a rush. You know what I'm saying? But
okay,
I don't want to do rush and don't have rush work. I like my work to be nice. So if you allow people to do it in their time frame that they have you set, I usually tell people, anywhere from 5 to 7 days. He's always gotten it back to me within that time frame, unless it's like the holidays, like Christmas time. You got to get your stuff in before Christmas. I don't usually try to work with nobody around Christmas time because they have a cutoff for 2 weeks before Christmas. So if you don't have your stuff already done, it's not going to get done by Black Friday. I don't even send anything anywhere to get anything done. I would tell you to wait to the first of the year, or let's plan ahead next year ahead of time.
okay. That makes sense.
Ooh, look at that hair coming in there.
So when you change the colors on the when you're embroidering and you change your colors, do I need to make sure that the bobbin comes up, that bobbin thread comes up every time, or can I just snip it and then change
You
the
always
color?
you always have to have that come up out of there. It has to come up out that bottom feeder. It
Okay,
has to
so I need to do that every time.
every time. It has to come out and hang out. You have that little loop that goes in there and you swing it around there and then it'll cut itself off.
Okay,
But you gotta have that tail. And you gotta
okay,
have that tail on your end of your needle of your
okay,
top threader.
okay. So there it is. So I see it. It came up. It's not very long. Does that
Yeah,
matter?
it's probably not gonna be that long, but it'll be just as long as it's showing up.
Oh, okay, okay. It's showing up.
I don't know who's a size large, but I'm not, and that's what this size shirt is. So maybe we'll get his shirt away.
Okay, so is you ready for me to change a whole nother thread to do? Now this 2 minute thread changes for me, baby.
On what now? What you working on?
I'm doing some type of patch, and it's constantly got me changing this thread. Now this, so we're not gonna change it now. I just got it going. I don't want to be changing no thread. I'm just now getting going.
I can't spell.
Oh, okay. I chose a design that has 6 colors. Okay.
That's why I went ahead and hit the multimeter. I think, I don't feel like doing all these changes today.
Tampa say it's not gonna happen.
Hey Tampa, this file I bought from someone, so I can't sell it. It's a really nice file. If you need it done, I'll do it for you, but I can't sell it.
No, 6 colors. It's not gonna happen, Tampa. But
Now,
okay.
see, it can happen. It can happen if it's an applique. I don't have a problem doing it if it's an applique. So the next time we do something like this, I'll show y'all how appliques work.
My stuff coming on through though. I'm coming on with it, y'all. We're not gonna.
Ooh, that heifer is
colors.
looking good.
I'm gonna do like 3 colors. I'm gonna do 3 colors. So it says I've got, it's gonna take me 16 minutes to complete my whole design. I do like that it tells me how long it's gonna take. Carmen, are you still here with me?
Yes, an applique does require fabric, simply being red. I mean, it does require fabric, and that's where you saw me where I put that llama with those glitter designers in there. Yes. Ooh, her hair is laid like she came fresh from the salon.
So, can somebody drop Mel's store in the chapel? Can you put the store in the Etsy store in the chat? Because even though this design is not there, the design that she
But
has
this is,
on now, y'all,
I did do this one.
and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
this
be
is
doing
mine.
that one on my channel.
Yeah, this is mine.
That one is beautiful. And how many colors of rhinestones did you do that one in?
I think we did about what 3, 4, 5. I think we did about 6 different colors.
Okay, and I purchased that file, y'all. I purchased this file, and I haven't cut it yet. I'm planning on cutting it next week on the channel. So y'all go over there and purchase that one because we're gonna do that one next week. And she's got some new stuff coming out too.
Yeah, I got some new ones coming, so y'all get ready. I'm gonna do some different ones.
Okay,
I have some more I did.
Okay, then.
I got some.
Cut the thread for me. Okay, I'm starting to see what's going on here. Okay, so I'm gonna do this pink because it's gonna take 13. It says it's gonna take 13 minutes.
Look, I gotta do this one. I ain't finished doing this one. Whoop. Have y'all seen this one? I ain't finished doing this one.
Let's see.
What does that say, y'all?
I can. Oh, the crafty balls.
I got it. I ain't put it on the machine. I ain't put it on the press yet. I got it ready to go. I ain't did it yet.
I've got crafty balls done in about five different styles that I've done it on different shirts now. Now I'm so for my summer wardrobe, y'all, I'm gonna do male design on me a dress, and we're gonna cut it up, honey. Y'all know I love to cut stuff up, so
hey, baby giant,
we're gonna be doing that cutting up.
You want your elephant design done? I did my Versace. I did my Versace thing along with my lion.
Yep, me neither.
I got a Versace with a lion. I'm gonna do for y'all. Versace with a lion. Okay.
So I am feeling comfortable about threading the machine, y'all. And that was one of the things that I was.
Oh, she got them glasses on. Oh my God. That heifer is gorgeous, y'all. We've been sitting here talking. This thing been working. Child, look at that thing over there.
Oh, that's looking beautiful. I have learned some stuff tonight. There has been some trials and errors going on over here.
It's okay. It's okay. So, who is a size large? I'm gonna give this shirt away.
Oh, y'all better get to talking.
Who's ever a size large, put y'all's name in there. I'm gonna do a drawing and we're gonna give it away.
Okay, we got Simply R, Simply Being R.
She
Good
said,
evening, baby Giant. How are you tonight? Who's all in the chat? Let me look and see, y'all, because
Carmen, hey, Carmen, I didn't see you come in.
How many people we have in the chat right now? 12?
Tampa says she itty bitty.
Tampa, but you could if you win it, you can give it out as a gift.
Yeah. So we just got one person who's a size large. Baby Giant said me. Okay, all right. We got 2.
I forgot all about the other page, y'all, after I went over and did it. I forgot that to tell people to keep telling them to come over to the other channel. Oh, Baby Giant came from the other channel. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your husband has a 15 needle. Too many changes for me.
I'm gonna do this again when she does it. When she does hers, I'm gonna do it again with her, and maybe we can. I'm gonna do mine with a lighter complexion, and I'm gonna put it on a white shirt.
Oh, that's gonna be nice.
I'm doing your tattoo. Just came in today. What tattoo? Who got a tattoo?
Mel, what size is the file that you're doing?
It is if I'm not mistaken, that is a, let me go back to the actual, it's a 3.6 by 6.
Okay. So when you're using, so you can do larger sizes than this size that I'm doing there when you get a bigger.
Right. I can do up to a 13 by 19. I could do a 19 by 19.
Okay.
I can go up, I can do a whole back of a 3X shirt or jacket. Okay. Like, for instance, guys, I mean, I had planned to do a varsity jacket for y'all because I have varsity jackets that I do embroidery, Chanel's and things for people request for those. And now instead of doing this, the varsity Chanel, I've been doing the varsity bling on there. So I've been doing the varsity lettering on the outskirt with the embroidery inside, outside the stitch. But I also put on the inside the actual rhinestones. So it's blinging.
Let me see what's going on over there. Oh, she's on the are you about done? You're on the text now.
That's right, Donna. She's about done. She's gonna kick out in a minute. She ain't gonna be playing. I told you it's gonna take her long. Okay. That was 25,000 stitches, guys. and it took 25 minutes. We had a delay of the actual doing the thread break. I had to get the bird's nest out, but that happens. It's the normal, of the machine. It's going fast. I have it set at 900 stitches a minute right now. I never run it over 1,000. However, it can, and it does really well in doing so. But I am not trying to test my machine to the point where I'm about to run those motors to the left. I have to maintenance my machine weekly. I have to do a monthly maintenance, and then I have to do a quarterly maintenance. So every week I have to grease my machines and get them ready to go. If I don't do that, she kicked out. Look at her. I have 16 threads on my machine simply, and it uses each and every thread that I select. If there's a thread, like I had to switch out the color gray and make it for the tan complexion of the young lady, I had to rethread her. Actually, I was trying to do a thread trick, which normally works, but for some reason, because I was online, it didn't work this time. But that's okay. I digress. But I'm going to make it where you can see it really nice now, guys. She's finished. But it took it 25 minutes to do 20. Let me see how many stitches is that. 25,442 stitches. I'm sorry. I lost y'all. I'm sorry. I hit the stand it was on. My foot did. Okay. Well, the whole thing just finished.
Okay, so I'm not sure what happened, y'all, but all of a sudden, my machine just starts making this crazy sound. And it looks like the stitching up underneath there just got all clogged up or something. Because it's just stuck. So I'm gonna work it out and then maybe you can tell me what's going on. Okay. So as I was doing my design, this is what I have here. This is what I have here, y'all. As I was doing my design over here on the other channel, on both channels. And I don't know, because it started out, look, it started out beautiful. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, y'all can hear me. So it started out here, and then when it got here, it just started locking up. So I don't know. You see all of that on the back. So I don't know if that's tension. I don't know what that is. Maybe when she gets back on, I can ask.
So,
And
usually when it finishes, I have a couple sets of scissors. I'm going to show you guys that I use. I have these are the originals. It has a curve on it that you can go in and get the stitches out of. I have a bigger one. It curves and go get the stitches out of there. And then I have one that is really, really complex. I have a lot of different scissors. What happens is this one is so much better than those to me. I guess I've used them so much, used the other one so much. This one became very easy. It snitches all of that out of there. All the little extra.
That is just stuck all in there. All up in there, y'all. So let me show y'all what's going on with me over here while Mel is getting her stuff together. This is what's going on over here. You go to YouTube. Hold on. And show y'all what's going on over on my end. um over here on this channel. So it's gonna take me a second to, I'm just logging back in. Okay, so this is what's going on here, y'all, with me. I don't know why that happened. Um, but she said bird's nest, so yeah, that's what it is. It looks like a whole bird's nest over here. I'm gonna try to pick it out. I'm gonna try to get it out. I don't really know how. Don't really know how. So that's me out. Okay. Yep, working on her design. Her design is looking great.
It's okay. We're about done with this.
Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to unscrew some stuff and some old stuff. I may not get this tonight, y'all, but I will.
But you're doing great. You're doing awesome. To say you haven't done this and this is something you're starting, you're doing awesome. So never give up. Never think that you're going to get it the first time. It's a practice. Practice makes perfect.
So it's gotta be a special tool to open this thing up.
It's a in your look. This is a you should have a pack that came just like this right here. In there, it should be it should be that. You should have a
Okay,
pack that came
I
with this,
remember seeing that.
and it
Okay,
has a whole bunch of goodies over in here. You got your
okay, I do
scissors,
remember seeing that.
and you should have a pack of needles. Hello.
Well, I might.
And it should have this one if you're you have this one in there as well. I have about
So
four.
the problem I have now is that when it was embroidering, all of the thread under there just started sticking all together. It just all locked up. It's a whole lot of it.
Yeah, so you don't have to get that bird's nest out. It's not going to do right until you do.
Okay, it's a bird's nest. Okay, what causes that?
Uh, the needle breaking and continuing on, and it gathered up in there under the
Okay,
carrot.
so it probably happened when the needle broke the first time because it didn't break this time. So,
Okay.
and it was probably already, okay, I'm
Hmm.
getting it out.
And once it comes out, you ain't gonna have no problem. And sometimes that needle may be over in there.
That old needle. Yeah, I
Mhm.
was wondering what happened to it because I never saw it. I bet I keep Lily up out of here now. Lily's coming again. I'm gonna
Honey,
have
when they
to,
get quiet, you gotta be concerned.
yeah, she's coming this weekend. And it's just so hard for me because I haven't had kids around in such a long time that I'm really not used to toddlers. But I see now,
Look, and they be excited. I'm going to grandma's house.
and she see all the colors and all that colorful stuff. Like,
Okay,
oh yeah.
so I've cut off all of this. So once you do that, which embroidery machine do you have now? I have a Melco 16X. That looks good. You have
Jill
your
has a lot of machines, y'all. She showed
uh,
us the very beginning of the video.
I may only have to try a simple color, two color, and that's fine. I mean, we can start with some simple designs. This was something just to kind of show you guys a continuation of our actual design we did earlier. So this is what it looks like on the shirt, and it has the stabilizer back behind it.
Yes, Temple. Lily get the bad rap all the time.
That looks really good, guys. Looks really good. Let me move this. Let me hide this camera.
Oh, it's done. Put it on the big screen. Oh yes, there we go. Okay. Oh yes, I like that. That black hair, baby. Oh, look at the lashes popping,
Yes, honey.
popping.
So what we're gonna do is show you what you do afterwards. Okay. So usually when you finish doing you're taking all your stitches off. I showed you with the sewing the scissors. You have three different scissors that you can get. The traditional, the larger version, and then this was called a slip stitch. You know,
Okay.
it's turned to the side, so therefore it can go up under those little things and get it really good for you. So I use the slip stitch a lot now that I've gotten it. I just refuse to go back to the other ones. But this is what I want to show you: the back. Whereas Boss Lady had the tearaway, we only have the cutaway. So I'm going to have to cut this out right here. So I'm going to go through here and I'm going to cut this out. And what I try to do is I try to stay along an outline of the design because you want to give the design the actual symmetry to keep its shape. You don't want it to lose its shape. Otherwise, the design doesn't have any stability to maintain and look good. Now, this stabilizer can go into to the laundry and get wet, no problems at all. Okay, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our heat bond uh, stuff I mentioned to you earlier. We're gonna take, baby, babe. Can you plug up the heat press, please? I have one in here, but it's got too much stuff on it. I have a 15 by 15 in here, but I refuse to go over there and deal with that crap over there. It's too much stuff. I'm gonna try to maneuver to get to it. I have this all pinned down because it's on a boat. Now, if you use a lot like I was using, I kind of have calmed down with a lot of embroidery, but I was doing so much embroidery, it was ridiculous. That I had to keep buying bolts instead of buying the small little packs like you were buying in the store, Boss Lady. And there's nothing wrong with that either if you have to. I just felt that it was more beneficial for me to have the bolt. Now the bolt is not as expensive as it used to be. They used to be very expensive, but it's not as expensive as it used to be.
Yes, ma'am. I tell you, that's a lot of fabric down there.
A lot of thread.
A lot of thread. Yeah, I see two screws. I may have to have Ken just unscrew this, and then if he unscrews this, I can get off in there and take that apart.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't want to poke me. I don't like needles like that, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, figure it out.
So I try to make sure they're not pointing directly at me if I have to pick that up. Okay, so I cut off a piece of and this is very thin and silky. It's silky on one side and then rough on the other. The rough side is where you're going to actually put this on the back of that design back here. So therefore, if somebody has sensitive skin, like usually when you're doing designs for kids and things, you don't want them to get irritated. You put
Okay,
this on
did you say the silky side?
the silky side is the side that's supposed to touch your skin, and
Okay,
the other side is the side that touches the design, the
okay,
rough side. Okay, so you put that on top of that like that. Let me pull this down so you guys can see. Put that on top of the design like that, and this is what you do. You go and iron this. Once you iron this, this becomes very smooth on the back of there, and therefore, if anybody touches it, it won't rub their skin and irritate them in any way. So you do this for your design and for. I think just shoot it over this way. I'm sorry.
okay. And what is that called again?
This is dang it. Shoot, you would ask me. Tender touch is what it's called.
Okay,
Tender touch. See right there.
okay.
I'm giving y'all a picture of it. Y'all get to see.
Put that in the chat, y'all. Type that into the chat, somebody. So that when I go back and review.
This is tender touch. So get you some tender touch. I usually buy it off of Amazon by the boat. I catch it when it's usually 20 some dollars, and I don't have to worry about.
Tampa is not a rhinestone. She doesn't have.
Oh,
Mel
shit! I don't want to
doesn't
back
have a
home.
rhinestone buy-in. It's just in the store. It's not a buy-in.
Oh, okay.
Is it, ma'am?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yeah, it's not a buy-in.
Yeah.
You just go on to the store and you can buy your rhinestones. You don't have to. You don't have to
Yeah,
do it.
and the rhinestones they actually are here in stock. I have a whole bunch in stock. I have
A buy-in
oh,
is when you have a bunch of people going in and purchasing together. So these you're just gonna go on there and place your order like you do on any website for anything else.
mhm. If you're needing anything over 100, I will probably have to get more in stock for you. But it doesn't take no more than 5 to 7 days.
And that's fast.
Yeah. So therefore, you can get your if you want 250 bulk, we can get them to you in 5 to 7 days. No more than 10 max business days. These are
And
business days.
she's talking about gross, y'all.
Yeah,
Gross
of course.
in the stones, not 100 stones.
Tender Touch Tampa is normally if you go to the store, Tender Touch, it used to be about $7 or $8. I'm sure with inflation it's higher now, but I don't buy it by the actual package anymore. Boss lady, when you picked up that purple package, how much was that on sale for?
I really don't know. I really don't know because I had Michael's coupons and I had about 5 of them and I put 20 and I bought a bunch of stuff. So I don't know, y'all. I don't
But
know.
you bought the red. You bought the red pack, so
I
you
bought
didn't.
this.
You
I
bought the
bought
red
this
pack.
bait.
Yeah, that's for doing patches and putting it on the back of
Yeah,
that. That's
and this
that's
is what I bought. So I don't know.
yeah, that's bonding hole right there. I have that too.
Yeah,
I have that, and I have both of them.
but I picked up that other pack, and I never did even look at prices and stuff. I don't even look at prices and
This
stuff.
is
So
what
when I go to
this
the
is what
store,
it looks like.
when Ken is with me, I don't look at any prices.
Okay, so this is what it looks like when you go to Michael's. I still have one page left, and this is what I usually carry with me. If I'm going to a show or something, I usually have this. Uh, and I had it for when I went to the show when I did it in Houston last year. I'm doing a show here in Dallas Fort Worth this time, so I should have I have one pack of this, so I ain't got to buy it. I've been doing inventory on what I have and what I don't have, so I don't have to overbuy this time because I overbought last time and I did not need to do that this time. I promised myself I was not going to overbuy. So. So this is what it looks like if you're buying it in the stores at Michael's, Joann's, or Hobby Lobby. This is what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, he's turned the heater on, so we're going to heat this up, and press her out and
That's
put
what
her
I
on.
saw. That's what I had in my hand at first. So I
Yeah, and I was like, no, don't get the. She didn't even tell me. I said, don't get the purple, get the red. Girl, you sure stop me.
mm-hmm.
I said, don't get the purple. I know that's the first thing you grab. Wrong thing. That's tender touch. The purple is tender touch. The red is for doing. It's a heavier glue to do when you're doing
my patches.
patches, and also if you're doing appliques, because I
Okay.
have some other stuff that we put on the back of it that we use for applique. I have some applique stuff I have over here that I was, oh, here it is right here.
Okay, now tell me what the applique is again. What is an applique?
Applique is what I just showed you earlier. This is
The
applique.
one that you showed me earlier. Okay, that's the
These
applique.
samples. These samples right here, this is applique. Applique means that you are actually putting material on top and doing the stitching of the embroidery.
Right. Okay. Okay. I got
So just like
it.
this right here with the glitter, this is the glitter vinyl that I put on here.
Okay.
And then there's some thread, some regular material, fabric material in the sunglasses. And then around the outside circumference of the actual design is the satin stitch of embroidery. That's what brings it together.
Okay.
And this is what they call applique. Bond and hold. That's what I could not think of what that was. Bond and hold is a red patch.
Okay.
Thank you, Baby Giant.
Y'all, now I worked on an industrial sewing machine for a whole 2 years, and I ain't never had no mess like this happen to me. Now this is too much. I can't even get it out. I'm gonna have to have it.
That's applique. Let me show y'all some more applique stuff. This is applique. This is all fabric applique right here. This is all fabric applique.
I quit for tonight.
This is straight embroidery. That means that there's nothing but the stitching on this. But then this one, hold up, I got another one here. I have another flag. This one is, as you very well see, this is actually applique glitter vinyl. So you see how you can do that? And you can mix it up and then do the outside of it with the actual satin stitch. But Baby Giant, yes. Heat and bond is what is on the back of here. You see it because it's shiny back here, or where I was doing some actual applique. Where is it at? There it is. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. Right here. It's shiny, so you'll see it shining. So the heat and bond is what I would use to put on top of my actual material. I would heat that heat and bond on the back of here, and go ahead and use that with my heat press. And when I get ready to do my applique, put this on top, and the machine of the embroidery goes around it, and that creates this applique. I did this for someone for Cinco de Mayo.
This is a bird's nest for real.
Yeah, ultra hold and heat and bond is the that ultra hold is a red. That holds the patches a lot. If you don't want to use any other thing to hold your stuff down, it will hold patches really good.
Well,
So we're gonna go ahead and put this on the back of here, and we're gonna do. I think it was 3 people that had the size large, right?
We had let me go in here and look and tell you who we had.
Find what in bigger amounts, baby giant? Which one?
We had the Being R, Simply Being R. We had the Baby Giant. Um, was there anyone else?
I think it was 3, right?
Did I miss someone? Let me try to go back up. I only see the 2 people. Okay. Let's see here. We got 11 people watching and we have 12 likes. We really do appreciate it for y'all. And if you're
I
enjoying
was
this,
just trying to see the temperature's not hot enough yet.
subscribe.
You want to make sure your temperature is hot when you use that. So I had to go get some water, guys. I'm sorry.
For more content because she's going to be doing some. If you love to bling, she has a lot of bling content coming up, bunch of stuff that's going on, and she's a tax lady, so she could teach us a whole lot of stuff. Everybody needs that. I'm about halfway through here.
Now, if you want to go extra mile while we're sitting here waiting, I'm gonna go in and just clean out some of this so it'll look really nice and pretty. So whoever wins this won't have a bird's nest on the back of here. This is what I would usually do.
So we're waiting on the heat press to heat up.
Yeah, it was at 93.
Okay, all right, because it's 8:39 and we are married women.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure yeah, we about through with this. We about through. We about through.
We married women, y'all. Okay.
Yeah, look, I know I went over in there. He looked at me crazy.
Ken has walked in here like, where's the dinner? But I think he brought something back for us. And
Yeah, he brought some chicken.
you know how they do. They don't want you to eat cold. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just,
I understand. Tell Mr. K, I'm sorry.
that's okay. We gotta do what we gotta do. He's fine. He's probably watching something on TV or something, just waiting on me to.
Yeah, they got the game on here, but I seen it over there.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what he's doing then.
He done ran me out of there.
He's quiet up in there then.
He ran me out. So
And you tell him to cut the heat press on. He
yeah. He couldn't hear me.
Oh.
So he say he watching the game.
Yeah. Okay, I got most of it, y'all. Just a little bit more.
Remember I was telling you about that bird's nest that I had right there? Look at that. You can see it right there.
So I think this has probably been something that's been going on in here from the time that when I had that first needle break and I just didn't notice it.
That it was over.
Yeah, and it just got really bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean this out for whoever wins this.
Okay. If you are wanting to get into the drawing, make sure that y'all go ahead and put your name in there so that you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do another one for me because I couldn't find a size. I didn't have one in here my size. I could have found one, but it's all good. That's what we do. I just do another one for when we get ready to do our show.
These bird nests, this is something else.
Yeah, that's the only downside I don't like is when you get a bird's nest, you got to go in there and clean it out.
I got it, y'all. I did it. I accomplished something tonight. I got it. I got it out.
Simply all say thanks for cleaning up my shirt, girl. She done claimed it, honey.
Okay. That's right.
Speak it, bring it into existence. Yes, honey.
I need to check on my lady that took the class. Check and see how she's coming along with her journey. Talk to her this week.
What are you doing the next silhouette class?
I'm not completely sure because I have on Friday. On Friday, I'm doing an all-day sublimation class, live on the channel. It's only going to be live, and while it's live, and then afterwards, it's after that day, it's no longer going to be available to the public, but it's going to be available to subscribe to the members. But while I'm filming, it's going to be live. It's going to be all day. So I'm going to probably tomorrow put up set times of when I will be doing what, because I'm going to have some breaks off in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Baby John, I'm sorry I didn't see your question. I'm going back looking now while I'm waiting. I don't know if I've ever seen heat and bond in larger amounts. I think I have. I think I have. Check Amazon. I bought some. Now you made me think. Hold on. I made some.
Okay, well, I guess this is going to work for me because now I get to learn how to thread this bobby. It's been a long time since I had to thread a bobby, y'all. I think you just put it in here like that and then bring it up around, down to there. Come on back. You're supposed to come back behind that. So, do you get bird's nest in the commercial machines? Will it happen in a commercial machine?
Do I get bird's nest in what now?
In a commercial machine, can it happen in a commercial machine, or does it just
Yes,
happen?
I just had one earlier. That's what I
Okay.
found another applique. Look at there. Me doing applique. I found another one with what you call on the back of it. Yes, I do have heat and bond and on a boat. It's not in here. It's in the garage. I thought it was in the storage room in the closet there, but it wasn't. I have stuff everywhere. And there's a whole bunch of tool. Anyone who wants any tool, let me know. I'm getting rid of all of my tool, and I have every color on boats, brand new. So, getting rid of that whole collection of that. I'm gonna be getting rid of my minky next because I was doing blankets as well. I'm not gonna be doing those. Tired of doing those.
What is a minky? What is that?
Minky is like the little dots with the little like velvety I don't have any in here. I think it's out in the what you call velvetly. Let me see if I have any in this closet.
Okay. 6, 7, 8.
I got stuff in. We're still in doggone bags. This is me. See it right here, boss lady?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's beautiful.
I would do blankets for babies. And then I would embroider on top of it. I would do one side with this, And then I would take some design pattern or what you call it and put it on the back side of it.
Uh-huh.
Like this right here. I would do this. This side will be this, and then it'll be like this on the other
Oh,
side.
that's beautiful.
And then I would do see all these little things? I had all these little trucks and stuff for the little boy. Look at this is perfect for this color right here. This is what I would do. I would take this here and I put the
Uh-huh.
little trailer park thingy right there. And this will be on this side,
Okay.
and then this will be over on this side.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So you would have your own individual styled minky. I had them in all different colors, all different patterns and stuff. I was doing
A lot of stuff.
all look polka dots. Look, I even got the Halloween colors for the babies. I had all that. So I have so many different. See, this will be pretty with that for a little girl right here. This color here up against that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that would be beautiful for a little girl. Oh,
Yeah.
so
So I had that's what I was doing. I was making blankets for the babies. I have a yellow minky. I was doing the sunflowers for this one right here. I put the minky with the brown, and then put the sunflowers on the opposite side. So that's what I was doing. You see the new comments? Oh, she said, thanks for putting my shirt. You claimed it simple. Yeah, claimed it. I love your shirt, Mel. Oh, thank you. Oh, I used to make tutus. How much for what? Simply Ben. How much for what? Sweetie? That is why I bought a sewing machine for the tutus. I have some and some ribbon. Girl, I got all this. You can tell y'all. I'll show y'all. I'm not even lie. Y'all want ribbon? I got that on sale too. All kinds of ribbon.
So, y'all, my hoop broke right here
Uh-oh.
on the back of it. So it looks like I'm gonna have to go.
I'm trying to get rid of some of this stuff.
But it looks like it's going to.
I'm not going to do no more tutus. So ribbon and tutu tool has got to go. Yes, I'm selling the tool. Selling the tool and the ribbon. And I got a whole, back there is a whole, I don't know if you can see it back over in that corner. It's a whole row, a shelf of nothing but ribbon.
Oh.
All this can go to.
Oh my goodness.
All there you go. I moved in and
yeah.
She not need the whole cabinet, girl.
Okay. For real, for real.
Yeah. We were talking earlier and we talked about decluttering. And that's what we got to do. I got to get rid of some of this stuff. So, matter of fact, guess what's in front of me? Guess what's in front of me?
Decluttering. I'm still decluttering.
Here. That lets you know the tool that hasn't even been used. It's brand new. I may have cut, I did cut something off. I think I did a tutu for a little girl. It was a baby. And I didn't use all of it. So I pinned it and put it right back in here. So if you need it cool, welcome to it. All colors, every color there is. I even got some burlap. Y'all need some burlap? I got burlap.
So I have set my stuff back up and I've got it ready and I will be able the next time I come in here, now that I've over my fear, y'all, I'll be able to come in here and just do something. I got it set up. I'll probably order another hoop. It looks like I may be able to use it, but that back there is cracked, so I will go ahead and
I'll
order.
send you a link to the guy I use, and he give you a whole set, all of them, and even your
Okay. Okay, yes, ma'am. I sure do. That way I can, because I do not want, now that I've gotten started, I don't want to, you know, you know how sometimes you start doing something and then you put it down. I don't want to do that. I want to keep it pushing. I want to keep on working on it so that I can get this thing mastered. Because the sooner I master it, the better. Y'all know what? I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this. I wish I had kept my very first shirt that I ever printed. This may not be perfect, but I'm gonna keep these two little things because it's the
which one is it now?
things that I've done.
You've
Or
been making rugs. Never tried with burlap though. Yeah, I got a whole boat of burlap. I'm gonna go see if I can press this real quick. I'll be right back.
okay, okay. Burlap. Oh, I need to make and sell stuff too. That's what I need to do. Is get this stuff together where I'm making it and selling it, y'all. And it's not just sitting, um, where it's not just sitting and not. And that's the thing. If I do not master this embroidery machine, don't put a date on it. This is, if I have not done anything, made anything by next month, it's gotta go. It's just gonna have to go. Point blank period. No excuses. It's gonna have to go and I'm gonna have to move on to something else. But I tell y'all what, in all this time, honey, I could have been if we've been doing this, I could have printed about 300 shirts. So I'm still not 100% sold, but I do like that once you get it in here and once you get everything set up, that the machine will do the work. So I do like that the machine will do the work. I feel like I need some tools. Like I'm not supposed to have to turn this with my hand. That's how I feel. I don't I just feel like this is supposed to be tighter and I'm not supposed to have to do so much work for it. And that is, so I think it's something wrong with my food. What I shoes. I don't feel like I'm struggling to push this in. Maybe it's just me. Because if I can't get this effective, I'm sure I'll have a hard time when it comes to Yep, it's pretty bad. This hooping is not my friend. I'm here to tell y'all that now. This hooping does not seem to be Lady Benbo's friend.
All right. Another trick in the book I want to tell you guys, and I don't think I've ever told anybody, a secret of mine is I use this stuff called the best press.
Oh, really?
Have you ever heard of this? It's called the best press. When I press, this is what I use in a bottle, and it gets it crispy. So that back is on there. You can't even tell it's back on there, on the back of there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not starch. You get that from Joann's, and it makes it look and smells good when the person opens it. And look how that looks. And that's just with a little spraying of that. And we're gonna put it on a hanger. And look how good she looks.
Oh, yes, she looks good. I'm gonna look over here on this. Let me go on here. Oh, we done learned something tonight, baby. Oh, she's beautiful. Mm, mm.
Yeah, I think this is a really good one.
Yeah, that turned out really good. Hmm. Okay, girl.
So, any questions before we shut it down for tonight? Because we got to go before we get put out our own house.
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
Oh, she said tied on the side with Bermuda
I
shorts.
really
So
do. I want to say thank you, Mel, before we get off of here. I really do appreciate it.
oh, you're
Um,
welcome.
and tell your husband I said thank you because I know that this takes away from, in the evenings and when we get on here, we be on here for a while.
Yes, yes.
So I do
She said she over
appreciate
there fighting the stupid machine.
it.
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate you spending your time with me. I appreciate you coming in, asking questions. We got the three ladies' names. We're going to do a drawing, and we will get with you guys and let you guys know who won.
Yes, let's do that and get on up off of here. All right.
Okay. So it's simply R.
Mm-hmm.
What you call it? What's the name? We'll put their names on a little sheet of paper, and that's how this gonna happen. We're gonna make this real simple and easy. It ain't hard.
Just gonna test it now, y'all. Test my embroidery machine back out. Malfunction, turn the machine off and turn it back on. It's still messed up. Now it's telling me to turn it off to turn it back on. Oh no. I don't want to mess up nothing too.
All right. Got the paper. We're gonna do some tumblers too with y'all. Simply. That's your name. And who was it? Simply, I think it was a baby giant.
Yeah, the baby's drying.
Baby. It was one more. Who was the other person?
Who's
baby.
the other person? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Because we about to do this.
What's the other one? There's one more person. Tampa, who was the other person? Ruby. Ruby. Okay. Ball that up.
Okay, Ruby. Okay.
Ball that up. And ball that up. And somebody say win.
When?
All right.
Woo.
Ruby. Ruby. So Ruby, you get with us and send us your information so I can send this over to you, honey.
Oh, Ruby. Okay.
Woo!
Congrats.
Congratulations, Ruby. You get the shirt. Yay! This is coming to you, Mama. Great. Beautiful design. Simply say you remember my shirt. It's beautiful, honey. It's beautiful and ready to go. She's ready to go. So yeah. She looks awesome. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the class. It's been really great. I really enjoyed everyone participation and asking questions. That's what we're here for, to help you guys learn. That's the whole point. And if we can bring more content that's going to help you guys in the long run, get these machines out. Let's get some stuff going. Even if we have to do it one-on-one and start off from the beginning.
Okay, good night, y'all.
Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.
It was amazing. I'm gonna see what I can. If that goes, I'm getting up out of here. Good night. Bye bye.
Good night. Have a good one, y'all. Bye-bye.